tip number 36 from the book 501 Contractor Tips, feeling sorry for a customer. This is an absolute no. Yeah, we're emotional beings. And again, like I've said, human behavior and psychology plays an important part in business. And if you don't know anything about it, you better gather some information on it, even if it's just the basics. I'll tell you, it can make all the difference in the world. I have practically seen it all. The last 10 years I spent in business, I rarely came across any new information I didn't absorb in the first 20 or run into a type of person that I can compare or could have compared to someone I'd already done business with. So it is important. Psychology, you've got to get a grasp on why people do what they do and what motivates them. Okay, again, feeling sorry for a customer. You're in business to make money, and you shouldn't ever forget that. This is priority number one. And if you don't get it, you won't be in business very long, or you're not going to make any money. You're going to have a difficult time. I had a difficult time. The reason why I wrote this book was to inform people like you about the problems I had, so hopefully you don't have to repeat them. This is what history is all about. This is living history. It's 2012 right now, October 16th, I believe, 2012. If you're watching this video 50 years from now, hey, it's the same stuff that was happening in the 1800s. It's happening today. People might get a little smarter, a little sharper, and be more aware of these things, or have advanced psychological, solutions to a problem. I don't know, but people are emotional, and that's the key here. This is the key. You can have someone play on your emotions and play you like a fiddle, and they will own you. They will take advantage of you and spit you out when you're done, and you won't even know what happened to you. Some of these people can actually make you feel good that you did them a favor and didn't charge them for certain things. You cannot do this in business. You are in business to make money. And if you feel sorry for someone because they don't have enough money, or because they're handicapped, or whatever, I don't care what it is, you're going to be in trouble. And again, I guess you can feel sorry for these people, but you don't need to do them any favors that are going to affect your bottom line and cost you money. You cannot do it. Don't feel sorry for your customer's financial situation or get sucked into. Do not get sucked into any emotional issues, or you could find yourself working for more of these types of people as they tell their friends about how generous you are. This is the reverse referral system. Instead of getting referred to people who are going to be great clients, you're going to get referred to the horrible ones. So again, this referral thing could work both ways. It could end up being a lose-lose deal. If you do someone a favor, and because you got sucked into one of their bullshit stories about how life sucks or how bad things are and how depressing, and I don't care what it is. You can feel sorry, and this could sound horrible, and I understand that, but you have got to shove it into your head. You are not in business to lose money. And if you get sucked into one of these shitty stories, you're going to be losing money. And pardon my language, but this is something right here that I got sucked into a couple of times. And it cost me. You don't need to do it. One time I remember there was a light switch that I wish this damn light switch, they didn't ask me to fix it. I just kept hearing about it all day. Jesus, okay. I said, do you want me to take a look at it? Oh, would you? We'd appreciate that. Thank you, kindness, God bless, whatever. Shove it. I looked at the light switch. I pulled it out. I said, you know what? I can fix it. I got an extra light switch. Oh, God, you're the greatest, I went to fix the light switch and broke the wire off right when it was coming into the box. It was frail. It wasn't, I didn't wiggle the wire. It broke off. Son of a gun. I had to dig in. I had to get the wire. I had to cut the box out, get a connector in there And again, this now I've done something that isn't to code. You know, I'm not saying anything would ever happen because I did a few little things here and there to cover it back up. But there are things like this you're not going to be able to anticipate. And I didn't. To fix this one light switch I thought was going to take me about 10 minutes, ended up taking me about 4 hours. And I told him I wouldn't charge him for it. What was I going to do? Tell him that I was going to charge him for it? This wasn't how I operated, you know? And again, I can go on and on and on about things that I felt sorry for someone and it didn't really work out. I did a job, and I want to say this was about maybe I don't even know. It was towards the end of my career for a woman. And she lived in a nice house. This was I would just guess it was about a $700,000 house back when $1 million homes weren't all over the place. And she sang me the blues. I mean, she had that fiddle out whenever she could. You know, I just don't have enough money. I don't make it. I'm poor. I mean, this is, the song all day long. Well, I couldn't, hey, I'm done. I got to get out of here. I couldn't take it. My emotional well-being was almost on the wit's edge there, But I didn't, when she sang me the song, she got out her fiddle, poor me, poor me, poor me. This was after I recognized this. I raised my price. I want to say that I raised the price probably about 30% because I could foresee problems. I could foresee her saying, you know what, I'd like this done, or is this part of the contract? I could foresee. So I adjusted for it. I compensated for it in my estimate. And you know what? I barely got out of that job making wages. I didn't compensate enough for it. So when someone starts singing you the old poor me song, I don't have enough money, this should be a red flag to you that you need to increase your price or get the heck out of there. And if you are going to work for them, be prepared to listen to that poor me song over and over again. And whatever you do, do not do anything for free. And if they say that they have a friend of theirs that is just like them, holy cow, that's all I got to say. Now, this video ran a little bit farther. What the heck? I've got more stories than you could ever imagine about the construction business. And part of these tips are going to include them. And I couldn't have included them in the book because they would have been like a dictionary when I was done with it.